Y'all, Wizard101 is about to add something massive that people have wanted for years. The topic of today's video, healing, and the upcoming heal cap that the Wiz devs are planning on implementing in the next update. So I'm sure that either y'all have seen this happen, or maybe you've actually had the misfortune of experiencing it. In the many years that Wiz PvP has been a thing in every meta, there's always a heal spammer or two in the queue that's just there for the wrong reasons. Right, healing is obviously a part of the game, especially on the life school, but there are some people that take it too far. They're called Jades. And what do Jades do? They spam every heal in the book endlessly without focusing on doing any damage to the opponent for a long period of time. And their only goal is to make the opponent flee out of frustration or just run them out of heal counters, so it's basically a stalemate and then the timer runs out and nobody wins. It's been pretty awful, especially people that are like very intentionally doing it. It's just an easy way to harass other people in queue. And while Wiz has implemented various ways to deal with it, this seems to be the biggest and most concrete step yet, a heal cap. So how would this work? This is based on messages that they put in the general chat of the Wizard101 Discord. But basically, right, this heal cap that they're thinking about would be based on healing received, and the number that they're like, you know, I guess early doors, this is what they're settling on, is 100% of your max health. So for a life, right, we've gotten to the point where life wizards are running around with about 15,000 HP. What this HP means is when this heal cap goes live, you'll basically be able to heal for 15,000 HP before your heals stop giving you anything. And because this is based on healing received, right, let's say that you get infectioned and you heal through the infection, the amount that it affects your heal cap anyways isn't going to be based on the full heal. It's going to be based on the infection heal. So what is this going to do for PvP, you might ask? One, I think people that are just going in with no other plan but to heal until they have like a psychological victory, I guess, by frustrating the opponent into fleeing, that strategy, I think, is just going to be extinct. I don't think it's ever going to be viable again. That is a big deal. But also, previous things that Wiz has done in order to address heal spamming, like making it so you can't pack more than 4 rebirths, 4 pigsies, 4 regen, they might be able to get away with getting rid of that. So there might be a little bit more deck diversity because you can pack more copies of something. And really, you know, like you could work around, right? Like once you heal too much, it's useless. So it's your risk to take. But I feel like this little ×1 thing, it's not really intuitive. I think this is just going to get rid of it, which is kind of like less complicated for most people. And also, because healing is the main reason that ranked PvP matches have a timer, I don't know if y'all remember the Diego era of PvP, where they made it so that Diego would come through at the end of a timer and say who's a victor, right? They had that at first for people that jaded so that Diego wouldn't pick people that heal spammed and prolong the game on purpose. That didn't work. The timer right now, there's no Diego decision, but whoever runs out of time loses rank, but the opponent doesn't gain rank, so you could just use it to be toxic, right? So that doesn't work. Now with the heal cap, they could probably just get rid of the timer altogether, because there's no real scenario where with the heal cap in place anyways, a game will go so long that a timer's needed. Additionally, with this update, it looks like they're going to be giving more schools access to healing, because if there's a heal cap, then I guess everyone should be able to have some access to it now that it's not going to be broken if everybody's healing. So like these shield pins, right, that we see on life, balance, and fire and storm, those are like the healing schools, and balance just gets everything. We're probably going to see this actually spread to myth. We're going to see these shield pins spread to death and ice. They might be able to get more value from healing as a result of this, but either way, nobody on any school can heal until their opponent goes away. They just have a way to punish people that don't pack heal counters. Now, other than the timer and people being able to pack more copies of heals to be more strategic, I think one thing that I'm really excited to see is people don't have to pack heal clears as the only available option. Like right now, basically most schools, your secondary school, right, your dual school. Like for me, right, I'm running life with death damage. The main reason for this death damage is because in life mirrors, I need to be able to clear heals, otherwise the game will literally go on forever. Right now, I could just hit enough where once they heal too much, they can't do it anymore and just keep going. I don't have to use this against life anymore. I think you can say the same about Mitts running Storm, Fire's running Storm. I think Balance is running Death or Storm, right? You don't just have to be like shoehorned into this dual school anymore because of how OP healing is. That being said, I do think the number, like as in the percentage number that they do actually like end up on, is really going to determine whether this just like nukes life out of existence, right? They have this really hard job of differentiating between someone that heals a lot but they have a win condition in their deck. Like I've had games where I've literally used 4 rebirths, but this is not a Jade deck, right? They need to be able to differentiate between that, in my opinion, and also just someone that's just healing to heal. So I think anything less than 100%, it's going to start making life less competitive, even if they're trying to be offensive. So hopefully 100, not only is it the starting point, I hope they don't go lower than that. Maybe consider going higher if it doesn't seem like the type of update they want when it first launches. But also, what I'm really hoping they consider is there are reasons to heal at full HP that are not for stalling the game. For example, like Rebirth, right? Yes, it's a heal, but it's also a trap clear. If I'm on my life and I'm going against someone that's trap spamming to one-shot me, I'm gonna Rebirth at full HP. It shouldn't count against my heal cap if at full HP I'm using something like this as a trap counter. I hope that healing received means like actually like you receive it. Like it's not like healing at full HP like going against your heal cap, because then you can have people just trap spam and dot spam a bunch of life wizards, the anti-trap and the anti-dot school, and the idea would be to just make them heal until their healing doesn't work anymore and just brute force a victory that way. That could be really stupid, which is why I think a heal cap that's too low could be a real problem if they do it wrong. So hopefully the heal cap stays at 100% ish at least, but also it should not count healing done at full HP. It should only count healing that you're actually using to recover health, because that's what's actually prolonging the game, right? If someone heals at full, you don't have to hit. That's the thing. All in all, I think the one thing that I'm probably the most excited about, other than the dual schooling stuff, is that the timer that we might not have to see ever again is just it's just not a factor anymore. I don't know if y'all know about this, but I kind of said it earlier in the video. A timer, the way that it works is, let's say that you run out of time, you can basically just make it so that you lose rank but your opponent doesn't gain rank. And right now, especially if you're maybe a little bit more heal heavy as a life, this is a real issue. I don't know if y'all been watching the streams. This has happened a lot. Like, I'll heal when they don't have the pips to heal clear, or if I'm actually trying to give up the heal even for damage with spells like this, like literally 5 seraphs, you know, it's kind of normal to heal into this, right? I'll go out of my way to create a win condition, but because based on my opponent's, feelings, I healed a little bit too much, they'll just run down their own timer even when they're 1 or 2 rounds from dying. It's become this really toxic way for people that don't bother packing heal counters or valid responses to healing to just make it so life wizards don't gain rank anyway. On the flip side, people that jade have also used a timer where, let's say they're going against someone that they just want to piss off, even if they're losing because the opponent's staying on top of their heals, the game goes so long that they can just run down their own time and just waste people's time anyway, right? So whether you're a life or not a life, the timer has not been a friendly thing. So I'm really happy that they're not even I think they're just gonna bun the timer altogether. It's just gonna be less goofiness, less limited cards, less timering, less necessary dual schooling. I feel like less drama in general. All in all, y'all, this should be a really good update. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of debate based on people's experiences with healing, like where the numbers should be, but this is a total victory in my opinion, because I think the existence of a heal cap alone, it's gonna mean a lot for certain types of strategies, and we've been plagued by it for years. I would love to hear y'all's thoughts in the comments on this. Have y'all ever been a victim of a jade, a heal spammer in PvP? Is this something that'll bring you back? What do you guys think of other schools having more access to healing, and also other schools not needing to pack heal counters necessarily? Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a sub if you're new, and as always, if somebody hasn't told you you're awesome today, they doing something wrong, stay awesome. I'll see y'all soon, and yeah.